Thursdays are my short days. I literally have 2 periods on Thursdays. 5th period and 7th period because they're odd schedule. They're 85-minute periods, but there's 2 periods. And lunch. And they just they just suck the life right out of you. I feel like middle school is like that planet on Interstellar where like 1 hour of Earth time is like 7 years on that planet, or like or vice versa. I can't remember. 1 hour on that planet is like 7 Earth years. I feel like I'm aging exponentially every day. But I got paid for the first time in 6 weeks, so I'm gonna go to the grocery store. You know how, like, after you've had an argument, you're replaying the argument in your head, and then you, like, think of other things that you would say, or that you could say to that person. You're, like, reliving it with, like, other comebacks or whatever. I feel like my drive home from work is like that, but like it's saying, like, I'm thinking things that I could never say out loud to a middle schooler, not because it's like inappropriate language, but because it's just too mean. Part of me is like, does that make me a bad teacher? I don't think it does. I think everyone does it. I think everyone lives it, or at least some version of that. It sucks, man. Some days are better than others. Some moments are better than others, and then some are worse than others. And like, I want to be very clear. I am thankful to have this job, to have a job where I can see so many smiles in a day. We have so much fun, but it's just like a tale of two extremes. Like, you have all these really fun highs, but the lows are so low. And it's not just the kids. It's the whole system. Yeah. I'm coming back. It's a half day after a day off, and I'm just like, ugh, what am I doing with my life? There's a reason there's a teacher shortage. As a teacher, there's a reason. I know. Admittedly, part of this frustration is probably definitely just because I'm not running right now. I feel like that really helps me just kind of like, I don't know, find my happy place. I finished grocery shopping. I'm gonna make tacos tonight. Just trying to work through cans of stuff that I've had in the pantry for a long time. I've had refried beans in there for like ever, so I'm gonna eat them. I've got a box of Spanish rice-a-roni or something. Work through that, and then I've got some ground beef already, so it's pretty easy. And tortillas. I hope the tortillas are still good. But yeah, some tacos tonight. I'm gonna do my strength work routine. My gas light's on. I'm gonna do my strength routine. I'm gonna try and do it like I've been doing it more relaxed. I'm gonna try and like really push through it. A, so it takes less time, and B, so I get some sort of, I don't know, cardio out of it. I should try riding the bike, but I just don't like riding bikes. It's fine. I know how to ride a bike. I like riding bikes, actually. I just don't like cycling. definitely, what's the word I'm looking for? Prejudice against cyclists. You know, and there's some really nice people that I know who are cyclists. I just don't think I can do it. I've tried. I've got 2 bikes. Anyway, I don't know. I do realize that I was probably one of those kids that, I mean, I definitely was one of those kids that gave their teacher a hard time, especially when I was a 6th grader. So, like, I'm sure this is some sort of, like, karmic, universal karmic, some karma from the universe. But it's like, okay, I probably terrorized my teacher for a year. Do I have to get terrorized for 30 years? I don't, am I doing this to myself? Is this a self-fulfilling prophecy? You never know. Most of the kids are fine. They're silly. Their brains aren't developed yet. I know all of these things. But sometimes they suck. But sometimes they're awesome. Life is hard. And don't get me wrong, like, don't take any of this out of context. Like, I love my job, and like, I love each and every one of my students, and that's why it's so frustrating. If I didn't care, it would be easy to let it all go. That's why it's hard, because I care. So don't get it twisted. I have to go back to my car because I forgot the groceries. What time is it? Almost 4. Okay. All right. Finished my lower ride to my calf raises, my glute bands, squats, lunges. The lunges are surprisingly making me sore, which is good. It means I need it. Then I did 25 push-ups and 2 sets of 5 pull-ups, which is, I used to only be able to do like 3, so I'm happy with that. Oh, get ready to move on to core. Oh, my plan for core is 45 seconds of sit-ups, or more like crunches, 45 seconds of leg lifts, 45 seconds of Russian twists, and I'm doing this one where I'm trying to get like, sorry it's so dark in here, I'm trying to get like the sides. I'm trying to do like a thing like that. I don't know if it's actually doing anything, but because I want to do like upper core, lower core, twisting action, and then side to side to get like the whole thing. So, time to move on to that. All right, finished all my stuff. Made a smoothie. I made extra smoothies, so I should have 2 more days of smoothies ready to go in the fridge. Hopefully those hold up. This is the first time I've tried that. And then getting ready for dinner. Should be good. You know, one thing I've noticed since I'm not running every day is that laundry no longer feels like a nightly crisis, which is kind of nice. Even though, like, I feel like I have plenty of running shirts, I've got plenty of shorts, I've got plenty of socks and underwear and all that, but I feel like I'm just always like, oh, gotta do a load of laundry. But it's been really chill, not running. I'd still rather be running. I'm probably gonna go hang out with Callie soon, but I figure I might as well do a little meal prep here. feel like I've gone through different phases of ways that I like to cut an onion, but I've been stuck on this one for a while. So I cut it in half and I cut the ends off. And then from here I kind of play around depending on what I'm making, but so I'm gonna like, this is gonna be like grilled in the cast iron, so I'm gonna just cut that in half a long way, and I'll get these nice little pieces that are just like just about an inch, and those will be nice. So I feel like taco size, and I'm just gonna do a whole onion for this. Again, shouts out to my brother who got me this sweet knife like a couple years ago, I think. I use it almost, I want to say almost every day, but realistically, pretty much at least 3 times a week I'm using this knife. It is awesome. He's actually coming into town tomorrow. I think him and his girlfriend are going to Vancouver for the weekend. And now I know they told me why they're going to Vancouver, but my memory is what it is. So they'll have to tell me again. Tomorrow night should be fun. We got reservations for Rose Pizzeria. I don't know, I guess if you know, you know. I've only been there once. I think only once. But it's pretty nice. It's like a kind of a hole-in-the-wall pizza place. It's not like too fancy, but it's just not very big. And I guess it's fairly renowned. So it's like, it's pretty popular and it's pretty small. So, should be fun. Ooh. So, for bell peppers, yeah, just kind of go around the edges. Try to get rid of the seeds, even though it doesn't really matter. It's not like they're spicy. Just kind of like a texture thing. Get them like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and strip them. I think I'm going to strip them and cut them in half. Again, there's the thing about cooking is it doesn't have to be perfect because it's cooking. You're gonna eat it. Now, I thought that 1 bell pepper might not be enough because the pepper to onion ratio. I think it might be, but I'm gonna go ahead and just this one too. These red ones aren't that big. Yeah, that was beautiful. And these ones, since they're long, I think I'm gonna go thirds. Shouts out to this new cutting board. Got it for Christmas. Wooden cutting boards really are the best. Like, they maybe not be the easiest to clean. I definitely don't want to throw it through the dishwasher. But they just functionally are so much better. Let's poke my thumb a little bit. I can see the spot. I don't know if you can see the spot, but it's right there. It's not bleeding. There are more advantages than disadvantages for using a sharp knife. A dull knife will always be more dangerous. All right. There's these guys too. I'm gonna cut up one. I'm gonna get one of these. This one though, because it's a really, do I need the cutting board anymore? I am gonna do the avocado, but I'm gonna do that right before it's done. So I just put the avocado aside for now. I think I can do this guy over here. Just gotta be really cognizant of what I'm touching. I think that's good. Just enough. All right. So for these guys, I'm gonna throw in just a little bit of olive oil. And some avocado oil. Do I want? No, I don't think I'm gonna throw any seasoning. I'm just gonna kind of. And these are ready to sit in the fridge until I'm ready to cook them. Oh, what is happening? Oh, weird. Anyway, the GoPro was wigging out on me, but I'm gonna go play outside for a little bit, and then I'm gonna come home and finish dinner. Every time I go outside, I see joggers, and I want to try and start jogging, but I just don't think I'm ready yet. I need to be patient so I don't hurt myself anymore. So bad. It's good to play outside. It's good to see people you love and you care about. Hang out. Give some hugs. It's important. This house right here, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, it's probably so dark. But they have bee boxes. It's so cool. Just keeping bees. in downtown Monterey. Not Monterey. Downtown Berkeley. Shows you where my mind is. Keeping bees in downtown Berkeley. It's awesome. And so it begins. The veggies, the beef, which is pretty much done, the rice-a-roni, which is getting there, and the beans. Alright, so these guys are going, the beans are going. We could probably turn the beans down a little bit. Rice-a-roni needs to heat up before I cover it fully. But the beef is brown, so it's time to season the beef. Alright, so here's what I do. I'm gonna leave the heat on. I'm gonna go some onion powder. As you can see, my measurements are very precise. Some garlic powder. I'm gonna go some chili powder. Now, I am making tacos, so I want a little bit of heat here. Some cayenne pepper. I'm gonna go some paprika. I am also gonna go some ground turmeric. Oh, that's not it. This is the ground turmeric. I'm gonna go ground turmeric on that. Not a ton, but a little bit. What else am I missing? I'm gonna go some black pepper, of course. I like my fancy wooden pepper grinder, but it's got a low volume output, so I gotta do it a lot. And then I'm gonna go some Himalayan pink salt. And I kind of follow the McCormick philosophy, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what words you would use for taco seasoning, but you put all that seasoning in there, and then you add some water. I'm gonna go ahead and add, like, I don't know, maybe 2 cups. Yeah, that's 1 cup. Two cups of water. Go ahead and kind of stir that around a little bit. Get all the spices and seasonings mixed together. And then just let this simmer down. Speaking of simmering down, whoa, this rice is ready to get turned to low. So I'm gonna go ahead and stir that. Ooh, it's hot. All right, so that's all mixed up. Go ahead and throw a top on that. Turn that to low. These guys probably take a boost. And then, yeah. So all those spices should be good with there. They're good in there, good with that. These guys. that one Serrano is that's the one that's making me tough. It's good. I'm super psyched on this. Eventually I'm gonna put all this in there. Not yet. Let's probably turn this down just a touch. I like that little blackened. Those little blackened bits. Oh, that's good. Alright. I'll check in a minute.
Please note, for this shoe to be worn as lettuce and fine, you have be wearing a US lane size 8.5 or shorter, and if you're taller than that, but the size that Hoka uses for weight of the shoe, US lane size 10. This shoe is above the World Athletics limit. Now, Hoka tells me that the Cielo X1 3.0 is going to be World Athletics compliant.
All right, we're getting there. These are pretty much, I mean, they're looking good. Just cooking off some liquid there. The rice is nice. And beans are beans. We got it going on. The evolution has continued. We have the veggies with the beef. The lid has come off of the beans and is now over the tortillas. And the rice is getting there. All right, there it is. Good night. I will see you tomorrow.